What is going on, everybody? It is Craig, and I'm back with something I don't normally do. I'm doing a video on just one single photograph that I got back in the mail, and it's here. I haven't opened it yet. I have seen photos of it, though. This is a piece that I have been working on for a little bit. Some of the autographs I got in person, myself, and some of the autographs, well, two of them were on it when I purchased the piece. And then I added a couple, and then I had a chance. I saw a convention that was coming up to add two more names to it. So I sent it to this individual. I'm going to give him all his flowers in a second. And then I got up to six. Awesome. Six people on this piece. There was a con, Chiller Theater, which I actually went to, so if you've seen these videos, but I didn't know for sure if I would have made it. So I told him, you know what, you go in Chiller Theater, keep the piece, and I had him add the 7 signature. I wish I didn't do that just because it would be cool if I did in person again, but I didn't know I would go, so I had to be sure, especially since this is an individual who, as I learned from his own videos, does not fly, and they'll only occasionally go to cons when they can drive, and it sounds like it's not even just when they drive, when they carpool with somebody else. So I'm going to show you this piece now. I have seen lots and lots of pieces of this movie, and I'll be honest, I've never seen a piece with this many signatures, and I've definitely never seen a piece with all the quotes. So I will give you sort of a little bit of the history of each one of them, where they came from. But we have a Night of the Demons piece with 7 different signatures, including all the biggest ones. We have Cade Powell, who was the Alice in Wonderland girl, the main girl, the final girl. We have obviously Amelia Kincaid and Linnea Quigley with their quotes. Do you have salad balls versus it's party just begun. I do wish that this had the older versions of their signatures. When I got the piece. If those of you who don't know, Amelia Kincaid does not sign her full name anymore. Linnea Quigley does not sign her full name usually. I do have a pretty cool signed piece when I met Kincaid back in the day. You also have on here Stooge. Stooge I got in person. You let me show this off in a video. With what, Eat a Bowl of Fucks. Lodges down here. Down here. And so I had Johnny Terror is his YouTube channel. I'm going to put it down in the link. He goes to cons. I found him on Facebook. I forget the exact group I found him in, so I don't want to give false information. But I will put his comment down here, and anyone who knows definitively can mention it. I'm sure you know Johnny Terror if you're in the Facebook groups, because he does do a lot of things for a lot of people, and he is very reasonably priced, as far as that go. I know there's some people who go to cons and then they charge, okay, yeah, the person is this, but you want a quote, so it's going to be more. And if you don't know this, a lot of these people aren't going to charge you for quotes. I know when there's signings, that's different, so I would never fault somebody at signing. I send things to signing sometimes too. That's sort of the way it's contracted. But all these quotes, none of these required anything extra. You just asked. I mean, if they say no, then that's fine. I mean, you'd be polite when you say okay. But, so, we also have down here, Sal, and you can't really see the quote. And again, Johnny Terror, thank you very much, because when he signed it, he actually repeated a couple of words by accident. I guess and then he restarted. He was able to remove them. You barely could see him if you're really close, and that's fine by me. And the other one that was added is, and it's the one that's popping the most now, just from Jill. I don't bend that way. Right in the middle by the hand. Now, I am glad that's where they signed it. I told them initially you could sign it, to the side of the invitation or on the invitation. Like, you sure you want to ruin the invitation? And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You know what? If you find a place, I'll let you use your discretion. And his discretion was well done. I would love to add another couple signatures to this, but I've looked, and as far as I know, I don't see any of the other names. I would really like, if I could get just one more, I would like to get the girl who, saw her death in the mirror, the kill, her body was on the car at the end. That would be cool, just because she was the main victim. or I get the brother because I'd get one of his cruder quotes put on that he said when he popped out of the closet. But thanks for checking out this video. Again, Johnny Terror on YouTube is his name. You can definitely contact him through that. I don't want to give any more information on him if, I don't want to put out something that he might not want me to put out. But, dude, good, awesome guy, great communication. And honestly, this is now probably in my top 10, maybe even top 5 to 7 signed pieces I have in my collection. There's just something extra about a quote to me, that adds to it so it tells the story of the movie a little bit. Please let me know down in the comments if you know of any of the other people connected to the movie, that do signings, that might be doing signings nearby, because then I could reach out and see if Johnny's going to any of those cons. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. Peace.